What is going on? Darth Stix here, and today we are going to do the week 59 update of our free-to-play account. And we are going to Relic Count Dooku this week. I don't think we'll have enough materials to get him all the way. He has to go to Relic 6 for this journey, but that's where we're going to start off here, is doing Count Dooku here to Relic, and we will see how far we can get him. I'm hoping 4 or 5 would kind of be the ideal place where he lands, but we will definitely see what happens here. And yeah, so that will be one step closer to Sith Eternal. There's Relic 1. Definitely can keep going here for a little bit. We can get to 4, I think. And maybe 5. Just have to see how much stuff we have left. There's 3. Not too bad so far. Yeah, so I think we can get to 5. I think. Let's see. Yeah, so 5 is the possibility this week. It does look like we'll run out of some materials, so 6 not going to happen. But that is okay. And we'll see. Yeah, so we need a few of the common things there, and then we do need some more signal data. So we'll continue to work on him. And definitely gets us a little closer there on our journey. Darth Maul coming along nicely already. And Mandalorian here, we can take to gear 12. So it gives us another one. Sitting at gear 12, we'll attach these pieces here to Maul, and we still need to do mods on Maul. Kind of been slacking there. That's okay. Equip, and then, yeah, so we've got 2 more pieces, finishing pieces on Maul there. We need Chirotex, of course, as always, and then I think we need the injector handle still, and then there's like one other little piece we need for Maul, and then we should be good to go. I think it'll be next week we will relic him, and we should be at a pretty good spot. And you can see kind of where we're at with Grand Admiral Thrawn. Darth Sidious coming along nicely as well. So Royal Guard or Darth Sidious could be our next target. Mando, we will probably leave where he's at right now. And we'll kind of on the side work on his pieces, because I want to get these for C going, and then he will probably be like the next thing we relic once we're done with the C journey, and we're trying to get the shards and all that kind of stuff, or not the shards, the tickets and everything for that journey. But we will see how that goes, and we'll kind of make that decision week by week. Maybe we get a bunch of pieces one week for Mando and can get pretty far on him. Maybe we'll bring him to relic a little earlier than we thought we would. Sith Marauder there. Another gear, and we can do that. So yeah, and we've got Chupio here. I'm just kind of looking around what we've got. R2D2. I do need to bring that CLS squad up, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to do that yet. So another thing we might do, kind of in between, is bring up CLS. I do want to bring up for sure some of the bounty hunters that I've kind of left on the wayside. Original Mando, Grief Karga, I want to bring those 2 up for sure. And then if we're going to bring up Bam as well, I think that would be really good. And give Death Trooper here a few more gear tiers helping out. We've been placing him with Iden on defense, and depending on the opponent, sometimes that does get holds, other times it does not. So it's kind of, toss up whether it does or not. But we will continue to put a little bit of gear into that team just to see how it goes. We have been putting it on the back wall just to see if we can catch anybody once they've used some stuff against Grievous, and our Qui-Gon team has been on the front bottom. So yeah, that's where we're at there. You can see the Tuscans here. We put one of them to 85, trying to decide if we should bring more up or not, but I think for right now we'll leave them alone. We're close on Xanadu Blood to giving that 6 stars finally. and then we're going to continue to farm that one. Ship farms do take a long time, but I think it's going to be worth it for that Executor to get all of those to 7 stars and continue to work on the pilots and everything as well. That has consistently been getting us, top 10 if we play, top 5 if we really try, like a day that I have enough time to do a few battles. We can get top 5 most days. But yeah, I mean, we are probably the GP-wise, we're the lowest Executor in our shard, but we consistently can get up towards the top if we actually have time to battle. So that is a struggle some days with work and family and everything else to get enough battles in. We are going to invest a little bit more here in the ships, get a few more of these up and running, some of these rare materials here, but definitely going to be worth it in the long run to give us a little bit more hitting power there. Razor Crest, we can give a couple more. Yeah, we can do that. And yeah, I think we're making good progress, though. The Executor event should come around let's see, this week, I think, it will come back. So we should be able to get it to 5 stars this time. And I think that'll help out quite a bit. Probably will. In between, we may take, in between C and whatever we do next, we may go ahead and do the bring some of those pilots up a little bit to higher relics. Houndstooth, we could bring him up to 7. And a few others we could bring up a little bit more, and maybe that would help. We left Cad Bane at just relic, basically, and then Mando or Bam, if we could get him up to, relic as well. Probably wouldn't be a bad thing on some of those. So if we bring a few of those up to like relic 3 or something, that would help out quite a bit there. Probably do need to look at mods again on those characters and just kind of see where we can take some to gold and that kind of thing, because that is our main fleet. I know with the announcement of the capital ship, whatever it is, I can't remember now, but it's going to be Sith. So, and it's supposed to be kind of on the same level as Profundity and Executor, so we'll see how that works out, but it's going to be a while. Obviously, we are not going to get the Fury class interceptor anytime soon because we don't have Malgus, nor do we have any shards, nor are we 4 million GPs. So definitely, I still think free to play, a starter ship Executor is probably the best one to go for first, because you want to get those. If you're going to go first and dive right in, I think that is the way to go. It's a little bit easier requirements than Profundity, and obviously it's going to be a lot easier than this new Sith capital ship. So I definitely think that is something. We are going to get SWGOH here. We kind of had the shards for a while, and we'll kind of power him up some and see kind of where we land with him. I want to try, after doing a few of those roster reviews, I want to try him out, because a lot of people had him pretty low, as far as like they had a lot of gear in him, but not like a huge investment. And I want to see, since we are building some other Sith, kind of see where he slots into those teams and see where we can use him and see how it works. Honestly, I haven't looked at it a whole lot, but I know since we're building up some Sith, we are going to build up some other Sith as well, just as side teams with Traya and those. So see how it works. I want to bring up Nihilus at some point, but we're just kind of a little ways away from that right now. I need to finish up some of the farms. Wicket, Range Trooper need to finish. Those ones will be probably the soonest that finish up. And then I've got to decide if we're going to go SLKR. I probably, after Range is done, will go for the 2 First Order troopers that they put on the same node now. It's 12 shards, so that will be a pretty good one, I think, to go for. And just getting these abilities here on SWGOH. We're at a good spot right now, and so we're going to wait on all of that. But I think the SWGOH Omicron is one that I kind of want to go for. I'm saving my Zetas right now, so I need to get to basically 140 Zetas, and then I will use a Zeta on somebody. And I think we'll have an Omicron there, so we'll kind of just work on SWGOH. Very side project right now, but going to continue working on it. And you can kind of see where we're at with our Sith. Definitely need to bring that faction up. Traya here. Yeah, we're still working on her, and we can bring her up all the way there and upgrade her, put some gear on her, and see how this goes. But yeah, we're just getting some gear tiers here, and actually take her up pretty high there. And yeah, we'll just apply these abilities and see, kind of where we're sitting on ability mats and everything. I think we should be good, but I'll just take her up to 7 on everything, and then we'll look back through. Obviously, we'll want to apply some other things to her, but for right now, just starting the building phase. If you guys have watched some of my previous videos, you guys know I kind of just build them up kind of gradually, unless we know we're going to use them right away. So, yeah, we just kind of work on them in steps so we have enough resources for other things that are a little bit more pressing. But this one, want to bring her up, and Traya, SWGOH, a few other Sith, and I think we'll be in a pretty good spot. I'm trying to decide right now if we're going to go for Darth Revan or not. That could be a little side project we do if we're going to go for SLKR. I think we will wait and see how the Crate Dragon raid kind of changes everything, and if we want to go in a different direction once that Crate raid drops, and a few of the higher level guilds, some other people help with my guild, and see kind of where we're at, where we want to invest in. We've got some random teams. We've got quite a few Mandalorians. We could use Bo-Katan. We have the shards for her. We just don't have her built out. So we could bring her along. Some of the other Mandalorians that we've got built out. We'll just kind of have to see how it goes and see kind of where we're at for that. But yeah, there's a good look at the Sith and Rebels. I mean, really, it's CLS, and then our other kind of stuff is just there. We will take him to 85. We had been using him on Son of Sorrow's team, but we really haven't used him a whole lot. So maybe we look back at and see if we can, make use of Sana again. But honestly, haven't done a whole lot with that team. But we can throw a little bit on them. See, we have a ton of stuff we need to activate. So I do want to, in the next few weeks, kind of look and see where we're at with our conquest teams again. We've got a few good ones, Padme and Imperial Troopers, but we probably need to build out a few more. And then that might be a spot we look at, getting, because I would like to get into hard conquest. So we are going to have to flex our account up to 4 million to do that. So maybe we hit Sith Eternal first, and then we do that. Sith Eternal should make a lot of those feats a little bit. Having a GL could make that a lot easier. We are going to upgrade a few of these little side teams here. We've never put Plo Koon, and he is actually one we put on defense with that Qui-Gon team, so it could be helpful to have him do a little bit more damage since we've been using him. Galactic Republic Jedi there with the Qui-Gon team, but Anakin is the main one you care about on that team, and he's Relic 7. Everybody else is pretty low, but that is a spot we could look at upgrading as well. That team has done fairly well on everything, so really happy, honestly, with where that team is. And we're kind of just looking at Mace here, just real fast. I'm not sure I want to pull the trigger on any more of his upgrades. There's a Zeta and just some other pieces there. So he's kind of, we've left him on the wayside. Right now, he is the fleet commander for our Galactic Republic fleet that we have. So might be worth it to upgrade him as well. just kind of, you know, sitting there. We'll see how that goes. Fleets are one thing where I feel like we're at a pretty good spot, and we actually have more like shards and everything than we can really do anything with right now, just on how that is going, as we're trying to save our prestige and everything else for other situations. So yeah, we are looking pretty good though, I think. GAC has been kind of rough. We got to a spot where we rose up and then we fell down. So we're still in Bronzium. So we've been fluctuating between like Bronzium. We went all the way up to 2 and then we dropped down to 4. We just faced a lot of tough opponents, and they put enough on defense to cause me problems where I couldn't full clear and stuff. And then they didn't, I don't think anybody has full cleared me since I got the Executor. So that has been nice. But yeah, it's just been, maybe I need to relook at defenses and maybe just stack the bottom a little bit better and leave the top one like kind of not as great, because they're going to get through that anyways. So you can see where we're at with our Sith Eternal Emperor here. Still at 9 of 16. Hopefully next week we'll change that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video for week 59 of our free-to-play account. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.